Times have been tough, no doubt about it. Tough on all of us. But you know what? So be it.
Beneath the shade, the hired hands are talking. Down the highway, a lonely woman walking. The prisoner of a dream that she's been stalking. And I'm waiting for the bus to Tampa Bay.
The Workers Club. I love the name.
There's a map of Osceola and his raiders fighting off the Everglades invaders. We burnt them down.
It's the Workers Club. It's Wilson, it's Larry, it's Gus. Do we have any business to talk about?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I guess.
just go to theworkersclub.org, email us,
Oh, yeah. Well,
write a review, do all that stuff.
I saw finally the good review. Finally, it's on there.
Have to look.
I'll read it right now because we endorse good behavior, not bad behavior.
Sure.
Don't you think? I think more people are going to go, you know what? I want to hear them read out my good review.
There you go.
This is Frank's turn. We don't know this guy. He's completely unknown to us. These guys could manage a target. 5 stars. If you want to be coddled by tall tales and towing the company line with more ads than content, tune into Pritchard. If you want to hear Grandpa Melts and not make a point for hours, go there. If you want amazing banter, fresh takes, honesty, and seductive voices, listen to the Workers Club. Some clown used the word tribalism in his negative review. Hint, he has his own podcast to direct that persuaded that fake review. Is this true?
I don't know.
Is this guy going rogue? It's what podcast is it? Oh, I'll never know. There's zero tribalism because there's zero agenda. That's true. These guys know what they're talking about.
You have an agenda.
I don't have an agenda. I'm agenda-less. These guys know what they're talking about. That's not true. I have no idea what I'm talking about at all. I've made so many mistakes on this. Like, I think about them still. Like, what was I saying? Dave Meltzer tricked me into thinking he said Haiti Kid. Or I'll be like, what were you talking about? And you're like, who are you talking about? I'm always confusing the rest. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even think
It becomes fact, though. I mean, if we say it, it becomes fact.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm very dumb. These guys know what they're talking, and they could book a Terry to the moon. That is true. That is true. And one day, I think that's the end goal of this whole thing, is that we're booking that territory. And we've got Midwest Smoky wrestling happening. You're not on the Midwest Smoky?
You know what I'm trying to think is if you could book a territory without doing any shows.
How does that work?
You just get the buzz of it online. You got plants going on Reddit. Did you see the fucking Smoky Midwest Championship Wrestling show last night? It was fucking... I don't know who these guys were. You could maybe name some guys who aren't online so that they can't deny it.
Well, we just post up your website bios and be like, this guy was wearing sweatpants on his goddamn head. It was wild. And then, of course, we have Sudi, who said, Sudi put up in a review and then took it down, and I like this one better. Wilson is my world, 5 stars, continues to get better and better. Wilson is the conscience of, everything. The world, he is my world. That's right. Know your place, Sudi. I said I had nothing to talk about in this because this next section that we read is pretty plain. Pretty not much going on. He's recounting. It
picks up at the end of 9.
But I do have some killer if we want to get into it about I was talking to my brother this evening on the phone, and he kind of called me out that I still watch Saturday Night Live to this day. Like I punish myself. And he was like, "Why do you do that to you?" Because I said, "Oh yeah, that season finale is not very good." And he's like, "Of course it wasn't good." And we got on the topic of Michael Che, who does Weekend Update, and he was like, "Well, I'm not familiar," and so I tried to do one of his this is Michael Che, and I essentially started doing a Sean Oliver character, and while I was impersonating Michael Che, I was clocking it, and then my brother, when I stopped, my brother went, "Don't know how I feel about that voice you just did,"
It was Larry the
and
Can Man.
yeah, and I was like, it was accurate though, and he's like, "No, it was accurate. I just, should you be doing it?" And I was like, "That's, I mean, how do you not?" I mean, I was trying to get how. And then we were talking about Jimmy Fallon used to do Chris Rock on the show. And we kind of landed on maybe that's a bridge too far when you're putting brown paint on your face. You're like, do we have to do this? It's not necessary.
Yeah, you can do the voice. I mean, the voice is kind of its own sort of touchy subject, but
I wanted to ask you, what, like, if you're impersonating, do you remember when Billy Crystal used to do Sammy Davis Jr.? Has anybody seen that before?
I'm sure I have it. I hate Billy Crystal.
Like he did that.
Yeah,
he did that in like Justin. It was in. He was hosting one of the last times he hosted the Oscars. I mean, this is well into the 2000s or whatever it was, and he did Sammy Davis Jr. with Justin Bieber, who was relevant at that time, getting into the car to talk to. And I was like, who? At this point, even knows
He
the
wasn't
reference.
in blackface.
Yes, he was. He was. He was full Sammy Davis Jr.
Who even knew Sammy Davis Jr. at that
Exactly,
point?
and it's Sammy.
And everyone just like, no, that's okay. No, see, that's why I don't like Billy Crystal. He's a piece of shit. Like,
Tom Sharpling has done the Jazz Man bit. That's an all-timer. If you've ever heard Sharpling's Jazz Man, where Billy Crystal was doing a Hurricane Katrina benefit, and he did a character on stage that was an old jazz man, and you could definitely put together. He was a full-on Sean Oliver character at that point. You know what I'm saying? You dig it? I know that you could. Let me pull up here. Sammy Davis
I'm looking at
Jr.
it.
Oscars.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, this is 2012. What?
Oh, yes, it was.
Obama's president. You can't
for 4 years.
Right. We're going into the second term here. We're locked in.
Yeah, and Bieber gets in the car with them, and I'm going. I said to my brother, I said, because you can do an impersonation, should you?
Bieber didn't know who that was, right?
There's no way.
No way.
Right? There's no way. He was like, why is this old white Jewish man dressed like a black man? What is the bit? Where do you have it? Because I'm trying to find it. I cannot find this thing.
You want the video?
You have it on YouTube? Yeah, I haven't seen it in years and years.
I do have it.
Sammy Davis Jr., Justin Bieber. Oh, yes, here it is, 12 years ago.
I'll share it. You want me to share it?
Yeah, share it.
Okay.
God.
Do anything. Neither did you. Exactly.
That was an ad with the Office guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not watching this whole thing.
No. I think I have a crappier clip if you want, with just the bit.
No, because it's him in these different roles, right?
Yes, it's him doing the thing that he does where he's in different movies that year. So that was the year of The Artist, because that's why he's doing the black and white with the...
Okay, then go ahead and
okay.
do it.
I feel like people like Billy Crystal work backwards. It's how can I
get my Sammy Davis Jr. thing in here?
Or somebody
It's
like
like
yeah.
It's like Kevin Pollak and his Christopher Walken impression.
Oh,
It's all he's got.
Oh my gosh. Steph's working.
Yep.
Hey, come over here. Me? Come here.
Good movie.
Yeah, man, what's up? What are you doing here? I'm here to get you the 18 to 24 demographic.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
So how long do you want me to stay here for?
A couple of seconds, I think will do it.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
So where you going now?
We're gonna go hang out with Hemingway and Fitzgerald.
And then we're gonna go kill Hitler.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
And you know. Billy, is Beebs the young Sinatra or my nuts?
Oh, Sammy, stop it.
You might.
This guy.
Peace out. All right. Have
Peace
fun
out.
storming at your room.
All right, good luck, Pop.
Oh, weird. It's got to be Midnight in Paris. I love that movie.
Yeah. That was Billy's take on it. Man. Just that he's got the hair. He's got the skin. Sammy Davis Jr. has been dead how long at this point?
I mean, decades, right?
Yeah.
So that was fun, and then why I was late to the record was my wife wants to take her dad for his birthday, big birthday, to a steakhouse, and she wanted to know what I thought about steakhouses, and I was like, oh let's get into it.
Fly
So
him
that was it.
overseas, go to Red Barrow.
There you go. But then I came to the conclusion. Larry, you like tacos?
I eat very plain tacos, but they're okay.
Well, what's funny is because I was like, he might just want to go to a taco place, but then I was thinking there aren't really fancy taco places. The good taco places, the authentic taco places, are pretty just run of the mill. Like you're not no frills. It is what it is. Whereas a steakhouse, if you're going to want to eat the bone marrow, you're going to. It's something. It's don't come in there in a t-shirt and jeans if you're eating the bone marrow.
What are you trying to
it's
say
odd.
about your father-in-law there? Not
He's a
able to,
casual. He's a casual guy.
yeah, okay.
He's rolling in. He's gonna have maybe some camo on, a t-shirt, a ball cap, just rolling with it. He's a free.
Ted Montana too progressive for him?
He's a free. No, he's left. He's a free spirit.
Okay.
He's like I don't know, how would I describe him? I mean, he would never listen to this, so I can say whatever I want. But I mean, trust me, he makes any chance he gets, he makes a remark about how wrestling is, not. It's a little, I'm doing a hand motion right now. Yeah, those guys are maybe or should be questioned about their sexuality. So he's of that mindset. But then also, he'll definitely tell you about how the America is, overthrowing dictatorships, and so I'm blanking on the
Iran Contra. He's got thoughts.
yes,
Gun runners in Guatemala.
Yes, he's got a lot of thoughts on a lot of things. He's very thoughtful. But then one of the thoughts is that wrestling is gay.
I mean, I think most people think that if you were to take a sampling of 100 people, it's probably going to be like 93%.
Let me say this. If you are like, I'm a very open-minded person, I have a lot of thoughts on a lot of things, and I know the deal. Wouldn't you be, then why are you coming at wrestling as like, it's gay?
Because it's the easiest thing to punch down on. Like,
if you fancy yourself an intellectual, but what's funny is that, Larry, do you fancy? Fancier, I swear I'm not even. This is the first, I swear, this is the first one.
Oh, this is great.
Do you fancy yourself an intellectual, Larry?
I probably do, but I know deep down I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I was gonna follow it up. Is it because of the people we surround ourselves with that we're like, God damn, are we geniuses? But we're also working. Yeah, we're working with the dregs.
I did get put back in my place this weekend. That's kind of funny you say that, because I met a guy way the fuck smarter than me, and he was so much. He knew I was an idiot. I could tell.
What was he doing? What was he like?
He was a politician. Something. He was a politician. In a local city. Big mover in the labor unions. And a mutual friend thought we should know each other.
Okay.
But
again, you got humbled.
He dusted me.
He doesn't need to know you.
No. I need to know him, but
yeah,
not the other way around. But anyway, about the wrestling being gay thing, I go back to having this in my head since 1998 and seeing a review of I don't remember if it was Beyond the Mat or Wrestling with Shadows, and it said they were disappointed that the film didn't explore wrestling's homoeroticism. And at the time, I'm like, what are they talking about? These are wacky people. And now I'm like, oh yeah, no, they were right.
I don't mean. Is wrestling? Is there some element of that?
I think it's
That
pretty
other
big.
that we're that you think it's a big element that we're. I don't watch ever wrestling go. This is gay.
I don't frame everything. I'm not like a kook who frames everything I watch in a culture war or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't have that lens on anything.
But there are times when it's just like, these guys should kiss. Like that Punk,
Punk.
Shannon Moore. But there's been other ones like that where it's just like, this, I could see if I was gay, this would be it.
Dude, I'm not saying MMA fighters are gay by any means, but MMA fighters have spoken that when they're training and you're thinking about this guy and you're watching video possibly, or you're working towards a game plan against this guy, and then you go in and you go to war. At the end of the day, they're not gay, but they have this deep respect for each other. They feel very bonded, very close. Some, not all, but some have spoken about that. There becomes a kind of like, you're connected. You did this thing together. You worked really hard, and one guy's going to come, and it's just something that's like very raw. Now, I've never heard a wrestler talk about that. Like, Brett's never been like, man, me and Yokozuna, we were like this.
I don't know how much I want to say because I actually respect this person, but I won't use the name. But a longtime friend of mine. No, this is serious.
Bob
A transition
Backlund.
into adulthood. Grown up with in mid-20s, told me he was gay, and it shocked my world. I didn't know any gay people at that time. And then hearing all the stories, like the past stories of doing stuff with other people, you know what I mean? Like, wow, really? It just opened my mind. It's like, this is way more prevalent and it's just a lot of closeted people. No.
So you weren't like my grandmother who,
nor does it even have to label you as anything to experiment as such, right? I mean, I don't know.
Because I can segue not only into this book, but just in general, because in our next section, Steve Keirn brings up.
He does.
He comes into contact with a known homosexual once again, and he's on edge. Well, I mean, you weren't I said the worst would be my lovely grandmother, who would insist that gay people was a new thing. And but then she would be like, I couldn't believe Rock Hudson was gay, or I couldn't believe Liberace was gay. Her world was turned upside down by Liberace. She loved his music and could not believe. She was consistently shocked, and then you'd be like, well, pianist? And then I'd be like, well, evidence would point then that it's always been around. And she'd be like, no, they're just trying to be cool. It's the in thing.
Yeah, those Greeks.
Oh, lovely woman. Do we want to get into the book?
Sure.
Have we killed enough time? Chapter 9?
Yep.
Let's see here. Where am I? I've already lost my place. Larry has been sitting on this chapter for a while.
169.
169.
Sorry. Lowbrow.
I learned how to spearfish. That's how it starts.
Yeah, I don't have anything for pages.
That's because, but I like fishing, so I was nodding along, oh yeah. And my dad lives down in Florida. I'm like, oh yes, talk to me about it, brother.
You done some spearfishing on the Gulf?
I have not. I've fished and done deep sea fishing down there, but I've never done scuba diving. I've just never been. Call it fear. I just don't like being under the water. I don't know. I am not a big. I know how to swim. I'm not a big swimmer. I prefer
No, the
not.
idea of scuba diving terrifies me. Like whole
Um,
oxygen tank thing, I'd fuck up breathing somehow.
exactly.
I would.
Yes, exactly. I don't. It seems unnatural to me to be down there doing doing that, being like I'm defying the laws of nature. I shouldn't be down here breathing. Because then he's going, well, traditional fishing is boring to me, and I get it. If he's dropping down with a weight belt and he's just like, boom, got you, boom, got you. Yes, but I like that part of traditional fishing of just sitting around, drinking beer. Probably not going to catch anything unless you got some radar. That seems always like cheating when I get on a boat and they're like, I've got radar. I'll go where the fish are. It's like, okay, well, fair enough. I like it. There's a fish, you shoot it. That's Steve's take. But I also just like, I like that beach bum. I love being barefoot, walking around. Love that whole vibe. And that is Steve. Steve is very much in this chapter lets us know, hey, I'm a Florida boy, and I do not like anything else. He's teaching wrestlers how to scuba dive, and that's his end. He's just a kid at this point. He kind of goes back and goes, I was a kid teaching Terry Funk how to scuba dive, and then those guys would be like, he's a good kid. Did we talk about, or was I too underwater? You guys are too above the clouds. That, we were talking about Steve. His big key is project yourself onto other people.
Yeah.
And then, like, he was cosplaying Dusty. He went as far as with Andre as putting on Andre's gear, but with Dusty, he's wearing the cowboy hat and being like, oh, like, he really is good at endearing himself to people.
Yeah, he's a mirror.
Dude, that's a talent. I can't.
I
do
wish
that.
I had that skill. I just don't have the attitude for it, unfortunately.
I
That
can't.
is super admirable, though. He's very good at making himself likable.
But he's not like a bull. Like, sometimes that can come off too schmoozy or too like fake, I guess. But he has enough of an edge where he's fucking with people that it's right there where you're like, I like this guy. He's not mimicking Haku. He's fucking with Haku. He picks his battles. There are guys in this world who everybody they meet, it's a people pleaser. What do you want me to say? Yes, I like that too.
Yeah, there's a sincerity to him.
Yes, he likes Dusty, or he respects Dusty, and so he wants Dusty to like him. So he's kind of hamming it up, and it's all in fun. Whereas I can't. If somebody says something like, if say Dusty were to say something that I didn't like, I can't not be like, that's a no for me, brother. I did, when he was talking about this, I was like, oh, to live in the days where there's no rules, because he's talking about just going down and spearfishing. And I was like, there's no way. And then sure enough, he goes, early on, there were no licenses required to go scuba diving. And I was, man, to be in that time period and just be like, I'm going in the water, I'm going to shoot a bunch of fish. Like, that you just would not happen. There'd be so many people, so many things. Are you like, what are you doing? There's people, there's just there is that element of this time period where there's not a lot of people around. You're free to kind of fuck about. Am I wrong on that? Is that not a free period? People were hitchhiking. Now you go down to a beach. You're lucky if you got leave. What the hell? Gus is your guest. Is she leave the dog alone.
No, we're good. Peanut, calm down.
Peanut. We all love Peanut. This is a Peanut cast. We all love Peanut. Larry won't bring his damn cats into the room. He kicks them all out. Get out of here, you little mangy animal. To be fair, I'm also guilty of that when we've heard my dog come in. Stop, get off. So Gerald Briscoe is scuba diving with them, and Steve thinks it's a very funny idea to just turn his air off. What's your Gus? What's your guest name? You're clocking. What's it? Don't die. He's being
Yeah, he muted
No,
him.
I'm just trying to find out if she wants to use her real name or she can pick a new name.
She's like, why are they calling you Gus?
No, she actually weirdly well, it's a long story. She knows me more as Gus than not.
I didn't even think
That's
we're
fine.
we're not even calling your name. Like, oh,
That's fine. Don't worry about
Why are
it.
you making it weird, Wilson? Don't
making
drag
it
people
weird.
into
I'm
this.
not making it. I'm sorry. No, I like. Hey, I'm always about bringing people in. I would love my wife to be on this thing, but she's so. You saw her crawl around the floor covered in a blanket. I don't know what is her deal.
I tried to.
I know, and then your wife is. I won't get into it, but come on the cast. Don't do that, but come on the cast. I won't even dox her. I'm not even saying her name. Let's just give her what I've already said my wife's name, right? Did I already say my wife's name?
I always forget it, so I don't know.
Don't worry. So let's give them all fake names right now. I'll say Olivia, and then your wife's name, Larry, is
Midge.
Midge, and then Gus. I feel so. I honestly feel bad.
Throw a name on somebody without having like a prior discussion.
It's not the most unflattering version of your
You can pick any name.
No, you.
What? This is all part of this.
Oh no,
Not use that name.
that's not
What's
a good
the-
one.
I need that part actually scrubbed.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
my
Lord.
mom's name, and she's
Hang on. 2558.
I
yeah.
just threw a name. Wait, why is there a thumbs up? How did you do that? Would you hack into this thing?
Yeah, no, that's like literally okay. I need to reset because that she's a huge abusive piece of shit. So
Wait,
Oh, no.
I managed
Steve
to
Wilson's just triggering people. Why don't you just move on with fucking Gerald Briscoe snorkeling?
First
Who
of all,
cares? Move on to
first
the
of all,
ribs.
I am. I'm just saying. A name popped into my head. Matilda. Is that anything? Matilda?
no, Matilda's great. It's a lovely name.
Okay. Good lord. Thank God we have Larry editing because it was TJB. We're in the water here. That's
Sorry,
never-
I have like two things. Like
I
two
apologize. Hey,
that's,
I
like,
apologize, Gus.
No, you're fine. You didn't know. You didn't know. But I had sorry. I was not going to let that potential conversation move forward.
Larry knows that right now I want to pursue this thing, but I'm not. I'm going to move into Gerald snorkeling. I have some questions. I'll keep it off air. Jerry, he's trying to drown Jerry Briscoe.
Okay. The only story I thought was endearing was making the cop arrest Mike Graham.
We'll get to it.
Oh, come on.
we should
you gotta
just
get
know-
past these road stories.
Larry, we're doing our work here. I will say this. This is what I have underlined
It's going
here.
to take us, honestly, it's going to take like 36 hours to get through this
No.
book.
I told you this is going to be not the summer of Steve. It's going to be damn close. When I got this book, I was like, this is 2.5 months right here, which is good because my wife thinks there's no wrestling books. So we got to draw this out. There's not a lot of books to get through.
I think I want to read JR's before he dies.
When
Ooh,
JR
whatever.
dies, we'll read the book. Before he dies, do you think we can get an interview?
No, you saw the picture.
His family's visiting him.
The
Yes.
breath was short.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it was the shortness of the breath is what put him in the
You
hospital.
can't say this in a post-COVID world. You can't be like, I can't breathe. That's not good.
Well, he said his breathing was fine. He was just short on the breath.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Gotta go get some more breath.
And you know what he's doing? He's smoking. So basically, Steve says, I was doing dangerous stuff in the water with these guys, and it was extremely funny to me, which I enjoyed. And then he messes with Billy Robinson, of all people. He gets them all dressed up in the scuba gear, and then he goes, "All right," and he shoves them into the water. I mean, this guy has no.
He
This
loves his
dude-
ribs.
He loves it. He gets excited about it, but it's also whenever he hears about a bully, he says later, "Oh, well, these guys are bullies," so it's kind of. I think he hears that these guys are bullies, and he's like, "Fuck this." He says here, because about Billy, he heard about this, and all these guys are on, admiration, awe. I became obsessed. He became obsessed with the idea of ribbing Billy Robinson. I like that. I wrote, I enjoy Steve. What are we doing?
Sorry, I'm passing gummies to Mildred.
Oh.
Mildred, that's a
Mildred.
good one.
Yeah, there we go.
I worked
Is
with
it
a Mildred once.
Okay. Or is it Matilda?
You can imagine.
You know what I'm gonna name? I'm gonna change my wife's name. What did I say before? Olivia. I'm gonna change it to Doris. You can't remember my wife's name, and you can't remember her or Mark or fake name. What? Oh, Doris, Matilda, and Midge. Got it. She's having a ball.
Yeah. No. You. No.
Let's cover what Steve is into. Steve has combined. These are the people that he picked. Billy Robinson, Tony Charles, Jack Briscoe, Harley Race, and Mr. Wrestling #2. And he goes, you mix it all up, you got yourself a stew. Nah, you got your own moveset.
Now is Mr. Wrestling 2 in the mask on the boat?
He's got the scuba mouthpiece in
Yeah.
there.
It won't take it off for anybody.
He won't take it off.
Didn't take it off the CIA. Or no, it was the FBI. Sorry.
Yeah, he wore meeting Jimmy Carter, right?
He
Yeah,
wouldn't.
he wouldn't take it off. They're like, "Hey, do you want to go to the inauguration?"
You
He's
got to
like,
protect your identity.
Keep the mask on. I'm Mr. Wrestling too.
You got to. It's like Rey
That is how it
Mysterio.
sounds.
Would Rey Mysterio... I guess Rey Mysterio already had his face. I like that they just ignored that ever happened. That he wrestled years without his mask. Let's see. It's bothering Steve that Dick Slater was obsessed with Terry Funk and was just a clone.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what's that about? Then he was talking. He's out there hunting sharks with Mike Graham, or he'd take his son Steven with me. And this is a weird. I don't know. This caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
He named his own son after me. He may have stated publicly that it wasn't because of me, but that was bullshit. Mike didn't know any other Stevens.
Yikes.
Which
Wow.
then later we find out. So what's that about? Like, is Mike Graham just a twisted son of a bitch or what?
I mean,
That is a kind of a weird situation, right? Like your
They're
closest
close.
friend
Yeah,
or
so
one of your close friends names his kid
Mike-
after you, but without like saying I'm gonna do it, and then like gaslights you when you try to bring it up, and then like
Yeah, he goes, hey, man, that's cool. After me, and he's like, no. He's like, do you know other Stevens? No. So you just like the name? Yes. Am I the first Steven you ever met? Yes.
that's the
What do
one
you-
that unfortunately offed himself.
Mike. Oh, Steven also?
The
Mike's-
son died before Mike.
what?
took his
That's
life.
right. Yeah, you're
there's
right.
3
you're
generations
right.
of it.
Yes, yes.
It was in the dark side,
You're right. Yeah.
which
Oh,
I forgot.
shit.
Maybe next week we got to watch that fucking Florida one.
Yeah, we do need to do that watch of the. We need to do the what you found the table.
Yeah, the
of those
Tales from the
those guys.
Territory.
Yeah, Tales from the Territory. And that was the back in the day the WWE produced one that they were doing not the Rock.
No.
one.
This is the Vice.
Oh, I thought you'd found a Legends table with all the.
No. This was Vice's series last year.
Okay.
They picked like a territory and they had like a Stampede one. We should fucking watch that one too.
I don't know if I can watch
Bruce
that
Hart
one.
tells stories. I don't remember who was on it.
Dave loved those. I don't want to talk about Dave, but Dave loved those. Even when they were lying, he loved them. Dave, just listening to old guys tell tall tales, and he's just in his element, just eyes rolling in the back of his head. So now they get the bright idea of let's throw chum to the sharks, and then we'll get bang sticks in the water, and just kill as many sharks as we can. Again, don't see this happening right now. We're just gonna go on a boat. We're gonna throw chum. We're gonna let the sharks, and then we're gonna a bang stick. Let me make sure I get this right. When he said, "Oh, we're gonna hit him with bang sticks," when he came up with the end result, I was like, "Of course." Gators. Welcome to Bill's Bang Sticks.
Well, thanks, Bill. I was feeling a little unwelcome, but
It blew his mask off.
Yeah, it did. How does it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a metal. It's a. I
He
pictured
goes
in
up,
my
the
mind-
sharks show up, he puts the chum out,
Yeah,
and he goes up to the first shark and he throws the bang on his head, and
He hits
it
him and
blew
it
up
goes
so
boom.
hard that it blew Steve's glasses off.
yeah. Let's see. Yep, spearfishing, sharks, alligators, da da da. It's like a firearm, you know. It's metal. It's got a cart. Like people could like look here, cartridges, 357 Magnum, 44
Whoa.
Magnum. Power are available. Handgun, rifle, shotgun.
This is some craziness. You can just buy these.
Yeah.
Why are we allowed to buy these?
While the gas does.
Why can I
is
own, like,
is ultimately the penetration of the slug.
You can just order like shark hunting. I don't know why like that never. Wow.
So yes, he was like and I was like, oh no, he's gonna fire this thing at point blank range, and this thing is gonna kick off. And sure enough, it does. And he's like, God damn, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. And they're like, yep. So then Steve says, I love to get guys arrested. And again, that's another point for Steve. I was thinking a lot about Brett. When I read this book, I think a lot about Brett. Because there's the two ends there. Brett is the son of a promoter. He's always kind of like an outsider. He's not very rib heavy, but he's watching from afar when other people get ribbed and nodding, going, yes, very funny.
Yeah.
But then you got Steve, and then they had that little tiny little bit of they wrestled. They were in that company together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just fascinates me how Brett considered the business, being a son of Stu and being Bret Hart. He thought he should be in the main event day one. And then Steve just kind of easy come, easy go.
Yep. Yeah, he's like no one else we've encountered.
He's hanging out with Brian Blair on the beach. He likes Brian Blair. Which do you think that was the connection? Ian wrote Brian Blair.
Yeah, no, my mom pulled this one off. I'm like, Steve was like, let me tell you about Ian.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah,
Northwestern grad. Impressive resume.
Don't blow the interview before we get it.
Yeah, let's not get into it. I'll have questions for him.
But it'll inevitably end up with us making fun of somebody.
I will not be
No,
cheap.
I'm intimidated by his resume. Like I will. He's an accomplished man.
I'm intimidated by no man. But two, I will promise right now, I will not be cheeky with my lightning round questions. I will not ask Ian, what do you think? Israel, Palestine, who you got? I'm not. I might ask him about steakhouses, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, where we did we decide where we're taking your father-in-law?
I threw out some. It's all about there's the ones that are like classics, because we might bring our daughter along.
Where are you taking father-in-law for birthday dinner?
We always go someplace with jazz.
Someplace with jazz. I don't think jazz is gonna work here.
Wow, jazz.
Classy.
That's what we always did.
Wow.
Right, like Ryan Gosling saving jazz music in La La Land, like that level of jazz.
I didn't see La La Land.
Ryan Gosling saved jazz.
They're from the Midwest.
They have barbecue and jazz singers?
Oh my gosh, BB's Alongside Barbecue
Okay.
in Kansas City.
Wait,
There we go.
Where's Matilda from?
Well, I'm from Las Vegas.
Oh, a resident of Las Vegas. That's a whole thing you can dive into. I dated a gal from Las Vegas once. There's the residents, and then there's the residents, and then there's the tourists.
From Las, I thought I was the only one there.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No. There's. Yeah.
This one.
Wow.
That were like comedies.
No.
At this point.
Larry, thoughts?
No.
Hold on.
Let's keep going. Come on.
Sorry, I
The
threw
book
my
actually
head back.
picks up if you get past these
You
road
get-
stories.
Well, okay, Paul
Because I'm again
Orndorff.
blank. Yeah, Orndorff.
He's putting an armadillo in Meng's bag.
I mean, any prank involving an armadillo is fucking hilarious.
That-
Like, you couldn't be mad at anybody who introduces an armadillo
Yes.
into a prank. It's just, where do you find an armadillo?
And
Steve?
this also speaks to him, like just knowing the land and all that. Where he turns to Paul and he's like, "I'm gonna grab this armadillo and like just let's do that." And Orndorff is just beside himself. He can't believe
Yeah,
that
I
he
don't-
grabbed the thing. He can't believe that he's
I'm
about to
such
blow
a
the rib.
city boy. Like, if I saw an armadillo, I think I would be uncomfortable a bit.
You can. There is that element when you're kind of like where people there. Yeah, there is this element when you're uncomfortable around like people that are uncomfortable around horses. I don't understand that. I don't get it. This is the
No,
horse.
like, man, yeah, people and horses were meant to be buddies. That's my hot take.
Larry, do you like horses?
I'm sorry. No, I got thrown off a horse once, so I don't go on horses anymore.
Oh, shit, you're lucky
Yeah.
you're not Christopher Reeves over there.
No. I was at Girl Scout camp, and the
What?
horse.
Were you a counselor? What happened?
You know, it's funny. My dad just like reminded me of this the other day. He's like, "You could be like a civil rights leader. You were the first male Girl Scout." I could've
Wait.
been. No,
hold on.
no. My dad, listen, my dad didn't do the raising of the kids, okay? So when it came time for my sister to go to Girl Scout camp, which my mom was involved in, my dad wasn't going to watch me. So I
So
had
you
to
had to go to the Girl
with-
Scout.
Yes. So they put me on a little pony, and the fucking thing stubbed its toe, and I did a 360 off of it.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then the fucking hillbilly ranch hand was like, "Oh, he got 4 feet. If he stubs one, he can keep walking." I'm like, "Buddy, I ain't getting back on the fucking horse, okay?" I was like 6, but I knew enough.
Haven't you ever heard the phrase "get back on the horse"?
No.
So now, I need to ask Larry, how much do you want to go into Bob's history on this as we get introduced to Bob coming into the business?
Bob
Because
who?
Ian's listening. Bob Backlund.
Oh. Why? We're not past the Backlund thing?
No, we're just getting on to the
I mean, he
Backlund.
teams
Now,
with them.
yes, and not a mention of any drugs. There's no mention of any
I
drugs.
know. I retracted that.
He was very robotic, and that was not due to drugs. Bob Backlund's never done any drugs, just to be clear. Wahoo McDaniel was an outright bully.
Well, but hang on. Before that, he's
Oh.
talking about Mike
Don't
liked to
hold us
sell.
up, Larry.
But when it came down
Oh,
to
yes.
cutting your head, I bled far better than Mike, who usually only generated a tiny bit of blood. And I just wrote bitch.
You don't think he's doing it? You think he's going?
Especially because now I keep getting suggested these fucking Mike Graham shoot interview videos. So it's just in my face all day now.
Should we watch one?
No.
I was gonna
Maybe.
say, can we like watch them bleed and
Well,
compare?
let's watch a clip. Can we watch a clip? I'm gonna just type.
I can
in
play you the
this.
Benoit one. That's the best
You want to
one.
play the Benoit one?
Yeah.
Matilda, sit down on this. Watch this. Yeah. Does Matilda like wrestling at all? Does she like wrestling at all?
She was born in 1980. It was like required by law that you like wrestling.
Yeah,
But
no.
I'm not
Here she
past
comes.
the age. I know, I'm coming.
Hello.
Larry's
What?
now, Larry, get your wife in here,
Midge?
and I'm not going to participate at all. Well, also, our daughter's getting put to bed, so
Okay.
okay, here
Ready?
we go. Oh, Sean Oliver!
There's our buddy.
It's an oft-discussed time in WCW because it's right before the end for them. Take us behind the scenes prior to the
Look at
exodus
his arms.
of Benoit
Those are
and
cool flame
Guerrero and
tats,
all
bro.
those guys when they go. What are the politics at play? Really?
You want to know why they left?
Well, we can get your version of why they left.
I'll tell you exactly why they left.
You tell me.
It's not my version. It is why.
Go ahead.
Kevin was hired as a booker. His wife, Miss Nancy, had been having an affair with Benoit the whole time they were on the road together.
Uh-huh.
That's an ultimate sin in the wrestling business. And it's an ultimate sin.
No, stealing
in life
is
for
Steve
your
Pro
wife to
Code.
date your buddy or somebody you're working with, but it happens all the time. Okay, so Benoit took Kevin's condo on Daytona Beach. He took Kevin's wife. He did a lot of stuff.
You remember that?
Kevin
Just
never-
dropping it.
Kevin's badass. Kevin would have kicked Benoit's ass easily, or he'd have stabbed him in the eye with
no.
a fork, or he
Shut
did
up.
something.
No, come
Nancy
on.
couldn't let it go. Every day she was telling Chris, he's going to get you. Watch him. He's going to get you.
This is from 2009. I just wanted to double check for myself. So Benoit is dead.
Oh, this dude
Yeah,
is off
But
the
only 2
rails.
years after.
Come
So
on.
Mike
years
is
go by.
still alive.
Like Kevin told me, he said he took my wife, he took my condo in Daytona. You know, when he got the job back booking, he said, I'm not
Condo
going
in
to do anything
Daytona?
to him because I don't want to lose my job.
Somebody named Ben.
Kevin put the
Anyway.
world title on that
Yeah,
dipshit. Had him beat, god dang, Sid Vicious. And I begged
No,
him. I
it's
said,
not
don't
Benoit.
do this.
He begged him.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
That's the
It's
last name.
stupid. Benoit is not a world's
Yeah.
champion.
It's not the
Don't
boss.
do this. He's great on the card. Like I said, in the Ringling Brothers circus, he's a high wire rat. But he's not the Lion King.
Dude, Mike Graham is off
He
the
sticks his
hook
head
right
in the lion's
now.
mouth, he's going to get bit off.
I think he's what the kids would call based.
Yeah. He's got strong, wrong opinions.
And that's what happened. Kevin got the booking job. We were in, I want to say, Cincinnati or something. Benoit beats Sid Vicious for the world's title. We go to Cleveland or something the next day. J.J. Dillon comes walking in. No, not J.J., but they had given the
Mike?
accountant. Nice guy.
Bob, not Bob.
Not Bob.
What
Duke.
is he-
Bill Bush.
Bob
Bill Bush.
Duke?
Bill Bush. They'd made Bill Bush the boss.
On.
Some TV
Zane
guys and
Breslov
whatever
came
got the
down.
big push to
Wait,
get rid of
hold
Eric
on.
Bischoff because Eric had been flailing and whatever. So they fire Eric Bischoff and put Bill Bush in as the boss. So Kevin puts the world title on Benoit. Bill Bush comes in the dressing room with Kevin and I, and he said, guys, I
Benjamin
know what I'm going to do, but I just want to tell you. He said, Benoit, Guerrero, Perry
This is
Saturn,
good.
the blonde-haired guy that was a skateboard guy for a while.
The blonde-haired guy.
Who was on a skateboard for a while. Shane
Yeah,
Douglas. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Real quick, can I just point out? Can we
Yeah.
zoom out to the both of them real quick? Sean and
Where am I at here? I'm at
it's too much of a
No.
pain in the ass.
No.
No. You want to get a picture of
Sean's
Sean
not-
Oliver?
I want to know. Yeah, real quick.
Had him beat. God.
Sean's never going to talk to us again, so this is fine. Sean gets a suit,
Yeah.
puts it on,
Yeah.
has rented a room at what chain do we think we're at here? I mean,
It's a Holiday Inn Express.
you think he's going that nice?
Yeah.
Well, didn't he write about his shoot interviews in a book? We have to read it at some point.
We do.
And he talks about razor
does.
like Tito's.
Yeah.
Whatever. $110, maybe 160. Books the room. He's got it for the whole night, so I don't know what he does with the rest of it. But that's another question.
It's probably where the person sleeps.
Oh, you
Who's
think he's
doing the interview?
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, Oh,
So do you think Mike checks in with him at the desk? Like,
I don't
what is that conversation with the receptionist? Like, it's under my name, but this sleeveless shirted man.
Sean's got the whiteboard out to do like ho or bro or like that shit.
And the dick
Like his
bag.
Howard's Stern
And his fake
shit.
pill bottle.
Mike is getting paid like $1,200, mix of like 50s, 20s,
and somas.
Yeah. It's what an interesting business.
Sean, Sean is sitting there thinking, one day I'm going to write a fiction book that's going to get eviscerated on a podcast, get interviewed by those guys, and then be like, "You're assholes." Hello.
And then they're gonna just keep doubling down on it.
How's it going? You going to bed?
Yeah. What are playing for 5 more minutes?
What does she think about Mike Graham?
What do you think about Mike Graham? Just say stupid.
Stupid.
There you go.
Okay. All right, let's get
In here.
To keep the beers cold.
Yeah, cold away.
Yeah, damn right. That's how you got to drink it. Okay,
That's cold. That's cold.
that's
I
cool.
need Robbie back in there.
Good luck. Close the door. Oh, you're getting pajamas? Okay. Sorry, Matilda. We'll get back on track. Why is this still up, Larry? Close it out. We're done, right?
Oh, okay. You don't want to hear about him slitting?
Oh no, let's do it. No, yeah.
There's somebody else
Here we
said
go.
they're all going to leave.
I know. We're
if,
getting there.
if I don't fire Kevin and you and JJ Dillon. I said, what? Said, quote unquote, Benoit said he can't trust his career in Kevin's hands.
That's accurate.
I said, Kevin, against everybody, put the world's title on him last night. And he said, well, I'm going to let him go, but I just want you to know the ultimatum that they just gave me. I said, really? So I walked out of the dressing room. I found Benoit. I took and sat his ass down in the middle of the arena where nobody was around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
I said, let me tell you something worth this. I won't use the language I did. But I said, Kevin Sullivan is your biggest pusher. I said not to put the world title on you. JJ Dillon said not to put the world title on you. But Kevin is your biggest pusher. He did that on his own. I said, now here's the difference between Kevin and I. If you would have taken my wife, I would kick your ass every time I saw you for the rest of your life.
Bullshit.
That's what I do. But I said, now that you've tried to take my job because I'm Kevin's friend and you want to fire me, I said, I'll cut your fucking head off and put it on a stick in front of your house for all the kids to throw rocks at it.
Why is he?
I'm not the guy to mess with.
Pause it, Larry. Why is he? He knows now that Benoit's a murderer.
Uh-huh.
Why is he like? Guess what? I was like an over the top. I was gonna murder him like double. What a weird.
That is a weird
Look at his
take.
face.
Because you'll see people do like, oh yeah, I saw it coming from a mile away. Like everybody, like I tried stopping him, but like he's like, I'm gonna out crazy that motherfucker that killed his wife and child.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike. Like what?
And then the kids are going to throw rocks at it like some like pagan holiday.
What the fuck is Mike Graham going on about? This guy killed.
Shortly after this, did he kill himself?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Good here.
Mike Graham suicide. 2012, 3 years after this. So
I don't get it. I don't get like that this guy.
Well, hey, Sullivan sucking up to him back in Florida worked out, huh? Still buddies.
Yeah, you know. Kevin Sullivan's your biggest pusher.
I'm just trying to picture Mike like trying to size up Chris, though, like getting in his face and like.
Now, did Sean, being a journalist, ask Mike about screwing over Steve Keirn?
No way.
Dude, come on now.
Yeah, why didn't you ask him about the kid thing? Like,
Has Steve Keirn done a Sean Oliver interview? I don't think so, right?
Shoot, interview. I don't see one. He did a high spots one.
He did a high spots.
Yeah.
And I know
oh
he
my
does.
God,
He's
what is he wearing in this? Oh, it's not good. I'll
what's
try
it,
to
Sean
find it.
Oliver.
No,
Or
no,
Steve?
it's with high spots.
Oh yeah.
High spots. Wilson.
Yeah. What
What are
what
you
happened?
asking?
Well, I asked if Sean Oliver and Steve have ever gotten together.
No, not Sean and Steve.
Yeah,
Steve's only done a high spots interview.
we lost Matilda. I will say, I feel like Steve has Sean reached out to Steve. I feel like he's a man of integrity. Maybe he's just like, I'm not doing that. Mike Graham did that.
Get him in ground beef.
Like, what's Steve gonna say about like hoes or bros?
I'm trying to find the video of the high spots one.
I think that's what. Where did we get that from? I can't remember that from.
Okay. Matilda's having the time of her life. Should we continue, or are we gonna keep watching Mike Graham act like an ass?
Keep going.
Okay.
What?
Oh no.
Because now the book picks up a little bit.
Wahoo McDaniel was an outright bully. He was spray painting the top of his head. Wahoo had already climbed the ladder. But that's the point. When everyone becomes a target, they get knocked off of that ladder. Wahoo was sliding down the ladder. I just wrote eventually a note of ladders. A lot of ladder talk in that paragraph. I was waiting for somebody to go, and then what he was doing was pulling the ladder up after him. No one could climb the ladder. And then Steve says,
Can I tell a quick side story about
yes,
being like an intellectual asshole? Like we were going back to that earlier and being like humble. Like, so for my college entrance essay, I wrote this really like shitty piece about like how like life is like the game Sheets and Ladders, man, and like this is an opportunity for ladders.
I love it.
You know what? Western Illinois loved it.
yeah, I was gonna say the guy wrote down was like he's trying.
Yeah, he can. That was pretty much it. Yeah, he can put ink on page.
He submitted the paper. He did the
He hit
work.
the button. Yeah.
He hit send. He's okay. We can take him. Larry,
Anyway, sorry,
have
I
you
just-
ever tried? Have you? Did you? Have you're college educated. You did the work.
I did do a lot of work. What are you asking?
Did you submit a paper or anything like that?
To get in? No. I had to do an
No.
audition to get into college, but not.
Whoa, an audition.
Oh, was this an arts college? I don't remember. Where did you go?
I had to do one at both of the 4 years I went to, Bowling Green and Kent State. Now, to be in the music program, you got to be accepted.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's where that Vietnam thing happened, right?
Yes.
And you performed Ohio.
I did.
Never been done before.
I wanted the kids to do something, and they didn't care. These kids didn't know. But I was also 10 years older than all the kids there, so I felt even more out of touch. Not 10.
Oh, Lord.
6.
Yeah. All right. Okay. There weren't too many bullies in the wrestling business, and I just wrote, okay.
Boys. It's a
Okay.
systematic problem.
I don't know if Steve is kind of getting away
He's
with a
just
lot.
talking about his experiences.
Yes, his experience. Let's see. But as Larry notes, yes, he starts talking about championships, and he's just like, look, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that important winning championships. It means that they like you. He doesn't take them too serious, especially down in Florida. He's saying they're coming on and off. You don't win the title, you're told you're going to get the title. You don't lose the title, you're told you're going to drop the title. No one actually won or lost any of the championships. Celebrating with a title in real life would be like an actor celebrating with a prop from a movie they just filmed. And again, thinking about Brett, he was like, I'm the champion. This means something.
More than that, though, I think of the modern wrestlers. When I hear that, it amazes me that Keirn trained a lot of these FCW guys because they're the biggest fucking marks. Getting tattoos. You think what would Steve Keirn think of a guy getting a belt, like a date of when they won a belt tattooed on him?
He's kind of a laid back guy. You're like, do yourself, man.
No, come on. He's saying right here, they're, you're an idiot if you're celebrating a fake title.
I mean, but then you have to go into the thing of the guys that, like we talked about with the Brett thing, like the guys that take it really seriously. They're usually, and Steve's the guy that he's floating in the middle top.
You're right.
So he has that thing where it's like, well, he's like, yeah, it's a joke. It's not, he's not saying it's a joke, but he's like, it's not real, guys. But then the guys that are like, it is real and it means a lot to me. Those are the guys that
succeed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
it is interesting.
I was fascinated when I saw a clip of Steve Austin recently. They were doing that documentary about WrestleMania where he came back. And he was like, he gets choked up saying, Vince called me, saying, I want you to main event Saturday night. And of course, all the mutants were like, don't ever tell me that the Saturday night main event's not important if Steve's crying about it. But then I was like, holy shit, this guy's like, fuck, like he's choked up about this. It was validation. It was, I don't know what it was for him, but
you're right. Like Steve, he's a guy I can pretty much understand, except he does have the Vince Daddy thing. Because even in an older documentary about Vince, he's like, I love that guy. Like, seriously, I'd do anything for him.
Now, is he smart enough that he has not opened his mouth about Vince's? No one has asked him, nor has he given any answers about, do you still like Vince? Some guys can't shut the fuck up about it.
I haven't heard him say.
Yeah. He's smart enough to be just like,
I follow him.
You think because some of these guys has Ric Flair talked about it? Let's see. Hold on, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think Rick has.
I think he has to, and he's been like, "What are you gonna do?"
Well, the fucked up part is, like none of this is going anywhere at this point. It's no one's being held accountable. It's all just, so why say anything?
He will be on TV again.
Oh, yeah. No question.
This is 6 months ago. Ric Flair gets extremely emotional talking about Vince. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't care what he does.
I mean, the unifying thread for all this is just issues with our fathers, right?
Yes. I love this picture of Ric Flair. It's a horrible picture of him. I don't care what he does. Vince McMahon is my hero. That's right.
Healthy.
Joe Rogan. Who the fuck knows more about wrestling than that guy? Nobody, says Flair. Lord.
Okay.
Can you believe that? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm like, good Lord.
The last bit in here is the Patterson rib. Where Steve kind of gay bashes him. No? I mean, he's kind of rough on him for no reason.
No.
He keeps pulling his hair.
Well, he says the Briscoes worked me up.
Yeah, they steamed him
They
up.
like to do that. They like to be, which I kind of thought to myself, whenever somebody tells me about like somebody they know,
go on.
I never think, oh, I'm just always like, okay, well, I'll make my own. Like, I'll handle it. I'm good. Like, I don't need outside influence. So it kind of boggles my mind when somebody's like, yeah, you sit in a car with somebody, you form an opinion about somebody. I'm always just like, well, that's your experience. I don't know this fucking guy.
I feel like we learned more about each other in our car ride than probably could have learned.
It's where you learn.
Yeah.
You learn in the car.
Well, Gus learned that I don't like the Laps fan. I don't know how many times I said these fucking guys. What else did we learn? I don't know.
Yeah, I got that battery. We got that battery changed. I feel like that was,
that was a bonding moment.
It was, yeah.
That I'll sit with greasy bacon in my lap, but kind of like positioning it so it's not in my pants and more on his seat.
Yeah.
Because I know what's going on.
You know, the Uber rating on that one.
Yeah. We sat next to somebody that was I don't know how to describe the one guy with the NXT title belt. He was special. And then I was sitting with the bookers next to me, the Dave Meltzer bookers. They were sitting arms folded the entire show, guessing the angles, guessing everything, and being dead wrong every time. Well, this is where Hangman's going to turn. Nope. Okay. I was jostling the guy next to me, guys, going, "You said you like CM Punk. Loosen up. Cheer for him."
There was some folded arms, yeah.
That's how I take in my action.
That's how you. If we're on the show later, you're going to be scratching your chin, going,
Yeah, I want to see the spots. I want to see the story being told in front of me.
Well, I invest myself. I become.
I wish I could.
I let myself believe.
Now, did Sudi do to you what he did to me, where he's like, "Yeah, I didn't have your number. I was wandering around. I wanted to have a drink with you. I was just wandering around during matches, being like, where's Wilson?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, you didn't have my number. What do you think? I was going to randomly appear? Like, he's like."
Him and Steve were already there at a bar adjacent to the stadium when I had to find them. But there was a problem finding them, so it wasn't without.
Because you couldn't see Sudi.
Yes.
You put him in his pocket. I like that. I'm like maybe a head taller than Sudi, but I'm like, that's
it's
enough.
A big difference. Yeah,
that's enough. Let's see. So yes, they're rattling him about you're gonna wrestle Pat Patterson, and Pat was gay, and it wasn't a big secret, and he did not use known homosexual, and I was kind of disappointed. And he goes, "Look, I've worked with a gay guy. I never worked with a gay guy other than Terry Garvin." And he's like, "Do you remember the Terry Garvin stuff? That was fucked up." And he goes, "Look, it's not a situation I'm proud of, but in my defense," and he goes into the Terry Garvin stuff again.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, that's fair. You know, you were on the defense.
I mean, Pat stopped wrestling.
Yeah, Pat. He says Pat just gives up.
Yeah.
Wait, did Did Gus say he has to take a shit? You have to take a shit?
No. Matilda's like, he's got like the funniest thought and just won't share it.
Matilda, share the thought.
You have to share the thought. No,
take a break before 10.
No, it's fine.
Before 10? Is it 10 where you are, Larry? Oh, 10 the chapter.
Chapter 10, yes.
Told you, don't mess with me at time zones. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, okay, so we'll end it on this. Here, we'll take a break here. Steve says, the constant threat of ribs made wrestling a profession where you had to have your guard up constantly. And I was like, Steve, that's called bullying. The thing that you said that does not happen. Yeah. Both inside and outside of the ring. And I was just like, that's fun. You get into a profession and you're just like constantly like, am I being fucked? Like outside, inside, you're like, wow, it's a fucking minefield of fucking shit. What the fuck? You can't, and he goes through it. He was like, I can't fucking trust anybody. He fucking finds out real quick. Don't trust nobody. I feel bad for
That's
Steve.
That's how my industry is. That's how a lot of office jobs are too. It's
well, you got the
way to live.
I don't want to get into Gus's jobs. I feel like I've been railed about getting into Gus's line of work. I feel like I
thought about collective bargaining today.
But that's because you met that guy with the labor.
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure I have the support of my other interior painters where we can stop the company cold.
Let's do it.
And
do it.
Because I got the boss
man
what the cost
job. Is, like rent out the giant inflatable rat, and I will
I'll
cover that for. I will cover that for a weekend.
No, I referred someone to the boss. Okay, a friend of the wife. The boss was like, yeah, some friend of your wife's called me for work. I'm like, yeah, it's too big for me to do by myself, so I put it through you. He's like, okay, never heard about it. I hear today the job's done from the wife. I'm like, I didn't even know the job went on. So I called the boss, man. I'm like, not a couple bucks my way? Like, what happened to the job? He's like, I gave it to Roger. Now, Roger's a piece of shit. Old guy, he fucking sucks ass. He's like, I gave it to Roger for $500 cash for 2 days' work. I'm like, why wouldn't you have let me do it for $500 cash?
Lord Almighty.
Yeah, but if you get the union, then Roger's going to have all the write-ups, and you won't be able to fire him.
Yeah, is Roger now? Is Roger? Is he?
I love the
Like,
union.
is he
I know, you're right.
with Mick Foley, Test, Ken Shamrock, all the
right.
greats? Man alive. Are we taking a break right now?
Let's take a break.
I mean, I'll talk about unions.
Listen, I don't have good experiences, but I'm
No,
a
well,
socialist.
I don't want to get. Yeah. Oh, Larry calls me left. We're
You're
back.
watching.
What was that? What's that? Oh, now she left. Matilda left. She's all in on the off record. What's up?
We read our little short stories here on the air. You write. I write.
Yes, I mean, you know what? I've got the itch lately again.
Tony Storm's little press conference story was pretty engaging.
I haven't listened to it yet, but
I just watched. That's what I was.
that's
spending
what you're
time
watching.
doing, so.
Yes. I heard about it, and I was like, "Is this the Workers Club?"
Now listen. Yeah, it has nothing to do with wrestling, but it was well written.
She was working some erotica. She gripped Tony Khan's arm. Maybe she's a listener. You never know. Maybe she's a listener. She got inspired by Stu Hart. So Steve throws out Puerto Rico. It's Carlos Colon's World Wrestling Council. He's pranking Paul Orndorff and he's pranking again. Then he goes into Eddie Graham enjoyed a close relationship with Vince McMahon Sr. And he goes into that and he's like, I don't like the cold weather. Gus is muted. He's laughing his little ass off. So he goes into the details of the ring. WWF is 20 feet long, whereas he was used to 18 feet long. I love that these 2 feet, that matters.
I mean, imagine though, like, you know what your kitchen's like to work in, right? Now imagine suddenly you have to work in the same exact kitchen, but it's like a foot longer on each side.
I mean, when it's a square, I honestly am like, what's the diff? It's a square. But, like, so when people are like, oh, man, Impact, they had the 6-sided ring. I'm going, okay. Yeah, there's an element to that.
That's more math. That one checks out to me.
Well, when somebody goes, yeah, the ring's bigger. I'm like, okay, so you run 2 feet. What is that, like this? That much longer?
There's a difference in watching it, though.
Look, they're professionals. I trust them.
But hang on. How did you say that? What were the dimensions of the ring?
He said 20 feet long, and then he said 18 feet in length. He's switched. That's in the book.
Oh, because you're saying the book. I kept saying, do you say along? Why do you keep
it says 20 feet along each side. That's how Ian wrote it. And we can ask him about it.
Yeah, it was 20 feet long.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he caught his ass. And he goes, the WWF ring is very hard. Very hard. Matilda's just giggling her little ass off.
Well, you guys keep saying all this gay stuff, so.
Kevin Sullivan warns Steve. It's a lot more punching than kicking. And then he just says, hey, look, the promoter might be into you, but the boys won't be into you. He's working Larry Sharp, who is like a notorious jobber.
I love Larry Sharp.
I mean, he was a big trainer, right?
Yeah.
His pile driver.
But I like that Larry Sharp's got an issue. It's like, dude, this is your job. And you've got an issue? Like, is this how he reacted to everybody that he had to drop down to? Like, fuck this guy. Oh, Gus is having By the way, Gus's pants. Oh no, that's a blanket. Okay. I thought those. Okay, we'll move on.
All right, I took a big pull, and that was.
But yet another person shits on Mil Mascaras.
Well, yeah, Steve is excited to meet Lou Albano. He's excited to meet the people he's seen in the magazines and on TV. And Mil Mascaras is there. Yeah, Steve's disappointed because Mil Mascaras simply didn't take off his mask. Steve's got a big hang up with like the mask thing. He's like,
It's disrespectful.
just be real with me. That's what Steve wants.
Yeah.
Take the mask off. And then they go, no. And Steve's like, fuck this. What if they like? I appreciate it. Steve not liking guys taking their like. You take the mask off. Talk to me like a real person. Stop this. It's fake.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the reason why there's the appeal of him and Punk. That's kind of like almost feels like a Punk take a little bit, right?
Be real with me.
Hey, gaslighting Wilson here.
I made I made the Wilson promise of not talking about Punk. We'll get to something where I was like,
they're pretty much the same guy.
I disagree.
Steve and Phil.
I feel like Phil's a little bit of a baby, and takes it a little bit seriously. I like this. The WWF. Wait, WWF. This is one of those things. Popularity was based on nationality and ethnicity.
It was.
Yeah.
No. I just like that he's laying it out. Puerto Rican, Italian, Polish, Irish, Black, or some other ethnic identity. What did he not cover? Jewish?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Whatever specific enclave in New York would identify with and show up to support.
Or as Vince would say, people of Polish extraction, the Jews.
Yeah. that is how he would phrase it.
Why didn't the WWF have a rabbi wrestler?
Wasn't that the Grand Wizard?
Come on now. Where did the Grand Wizard stand on Israel-Palestine?
I think you know.
He's a hardliner. Because you know the story with Hogan. When Vince Sr. brought him in, he gave him the Hogan name because it's Irish.
Irish, right.
And wanted him to dye the hair red.
I swear, the McMahons. So many. Yes. So many bad ideas that just.
I mean, look, Vince Sr.'s last champ came down to a bet.
Yes.
And it could have been Steve Keirn.
Dude. So Steve wrestles in Madison Square Garden, and he's going, "Look at me! I'm on the top of the card, baby."
But before that, he shits on. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The Dusty thing is first. I apologize.
He says to Dusty, "I'm on the top of the card, baby," and Dusty's like, "You Mark, this is how they do this. You're at the intermission." What does he say exactly? You're in the jabroni match. It's flipped upside down. There he goes. And now he begins to bury Bruno Sammartino big time. The thing is, I was never very impressed with Bruno. I wrote, hell yeah.
I'm a Bruno guy.
Now, so speak on this, because he goes, it's a style that would his style wasn't a style that would automatically get you over. This is that territory thing. Oh, yeah, you do that thing that got you over there. Yeah, you got your magazines. But here's the real wrestling. You're not going to get over here.
How many times in a row did Bruno sell out the Garden? How many times did
Steve is supposing that he can't sell out Clearwater. It's not going to work over here, brother.
I don't know.
I mean, okay, fine. I guess that's...
But then he just wasn't a national draw.
Clearwater getting, grabbed by the Scientologist and him getting his Steve meter done.
Steve does that thing where he's like, yeah, people showed up, but it's because they saw him in the magazines, not his work. So he's doing that thing of yeah, people were buying tickets, but not because of anything they saw. It's just because they knew that he was famous. And it's well, why was he famous?
That kind of gets borne out, though. I don't know. Bruno was good at things. overrated, sure. But I think
Wow.
the fact that Vince could, again, with the Backlund thing, push anybody and
Yes.
still do pretty well.
Steve
So I
does
think there is some of
underline.
that in there.
Yeah, Steve does underline that New York is the hub. Like the magazines shoot there, they get the most press, this and that. So it kind of says it's a cheat code to be up in New York a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He goes into the Florida magazine. Mostly it was Dusty that was getting that thing, and he's like, "That's fair," and he goes in. When I would get into the magazines, they'd misspell my name, Keirn, Kiern. But he's like, what are you gonna do? At least I'm in the magazines. Bruno had
fucked up last name. Great guy.
Keirn. Bruno had Italians throughout the Northeast who showed up in droves to watch him beat up all the other ethnicities. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's how it worked in New York.
Italians showing up to see an Italian beat up other ethnicities.
Yeah, you'd have the Russian.
What?
You'd have
what?
You'd have Ivan Putski, the Polish guy. You had the
What?
That was his name. It was Ivan Putski. He was the one Polish guy. We had.
I mean, Gorilla was from Manchuria.
Yeah, that's right. He was the Manchurian.
So finally,
gorilla.
Steve gets eyes on Bruno. Finally, Steve sees Bruno. I couldn't believe that anyone had bought a ticket to see him. Wow.
How great
that is a little crazy.
Wow.
Because even if you don't like the style, and it is what it is, he had those fucking people up on their feet just for the punches and kicks. So why do anything else?
Exactly.
I mean,
fuck your fake shooting that Eddie taught you in a gym in Tampa.
Nothing good has ever been
taught. And then I think about, wrestling at that time, and Steve is like, I'm doing high spots. And it's like, what high spot? Like, what are we doing here? It can't be, drop kick, a leapfrog.
Drop downs, leapfrogs, and, head scissors.
It can't be that much more elevated. I mean, are you really faulting?
Bruno broke his neck on taking a fucking body slam, so you can't expect too much of these people.
So, here we go. Bob Backlund is green. Matilda really can't. She was not lying. Once she gets going, it's all good. She's crying. Are you sure? Put a blanket over her. Console her, Gus.
She's not a parrot.
Wait. Oh no, I'm not saying cover her head. I'm saying wrap it around her in a console. I'm not saying put a blanket so she's like, oh, the lights are off. I'm stopping. Interesting that Larry's mind went to that.
It was the Scientology and the alligators that did it for the record.
Now, here's the thing. This story that he's about to tell comes from Kevin Sullivan.
I'm going to write Bruno meets the Scientologist for next week. I'll do it. I'll write a scene.
He gets his e-meter reading?
Yeah.
In 1977.
I mean,
he's going to have a corduroy jacket on with huge lapels, his Sonny Corleone hair at the fro.
Yeah. I mean, if they talk about
they're going to get him to watch a film.
They talk about steroids, that thing is going to go through the roof. He has so much baggage about steroids and his son and all that.
Someday we're going to watch Bruno on Larry King when we've got all the time.
So,
because Bruno on Larry King is just fun.
I don't even know about this. See, this is good. I don't even know. He really.
Oh, it's him and Vince are on Larry King talking about the steroids.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bruno didn't like steroids. What? I mean, what's the problem? It's okay.
I love on Donahue. There's that one observer. He clearly was getting the observer, and he's like, "Mr. San Martino, your son was fired under suspicious circumstances." Like, you don't know what you're talking about, Sonny. But the kid was right.
And that was Sally Jesse Raphael, where Edge was in the crowd with his mullet, asking Brett.
No, Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones? Are you sure it was
Was
Sally
it, or
Rivers?
was it a Canadian? I didn't think it was Sally, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll apologize if I'm wrong. Edge TV show.
You might be right.
Brett.
Yeah, Edge.
Yeah, find out.
No, see, it was more Canadian. It was the Deanie Petty show.
Oh my goodness.
What, man?
We're just imagining American talk show hosts.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I put on Sally Raphael.
Is it like respectful up there, or is it like still trashy, but like in a Canadian way? Like, how does that work?
they were pretty damn respectful of it.
They didn't ask Brett about his dad's chandeliers. That's one of my first questions about that.
Or about the homemade beer.
Oh, Lordy.
Now your dad, he likes big guys, right?
He liked big guy. He liked. Hey, your dad. He liked chandeliers, big guys, and homemade beer. But he didn't. What we? What's happening? So Kevin claims to Steve that he heard Eddie Graham say, "Keirn is your guy." He's talking to Vince Sr. "Keirn's your guy. I'll bet you $50 you'll never get Backlund over." Vince takes him up. He's like, "Yeah, okay."
This is a pretty crazy story to strictly take it off of Kevin Sullivan.
Exactly. And I'm thinking, wait. And then Steve has said, he's going down this book. He's going, well, they picked Bob because he was raw material. Raw material. Like, wouldn't you go with the guy that knows what he's doing? Like, what do you mean raw material? What does that mean?
I don't know. If you don't got too much footage of him jobbing in another territory.
That doesn't matter. And then Kevin claims.
This was the days when they would play that rival territory sometimes. Remember Ole was doing that, like showing all of Vince's guys losing.
Well, and then Kevin
in like 1974.
He says Eddie pitched. He tells Steve that Eddie pitched the whole just do the POW thing. You know?
Yeah.
And that's
Steve does allude to it again when he's going back for the light heavyweight thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, they want to do that again. So clearly he's got some ear to the ground.
Yeah.
So I don't want to dismiss it completely, but when you put it solely in Kevin Sullivan overhearing a phone conversation.
Yeah, was he sitting there? Did Eddie call him? I'm like kind of like So he doesn't really do a good job of he is the Florida State champion, correct? He is the half of the tag champions.
And the brass knuckle.
And now they want him to go out to the brass knuckles championship, and he talks about going against the Missouri Mauler, Larry Hamilton. And he's just like, yeah, it was rough. He meets Mike at an airport, right? Or Mike had a girlfriend. She brings a friend.
Yeah.
It's her sister.
And Steve's just getting off of another drunken Eddie Graham flight.
Yep. And they go, I want you to meet
where he painted his face in camo paint and started talking about Charlie.
Yes. It's just like your dad. Here we go.
Started shooting heroin because this is what they do in Vietnam.
Yeah. He puts a helmet on that says "Bury me ass up so you can kiss my ass," and he's going, "That's not what my dad did. Stop." And he meets Terry, the love of my life. It says next to the picture.
Thank you for your service to our veterans.
The pictures in this book are so good. He's so happy in all these pictures.
Yeah, but that story's a little weird, though. No.
Yeah, what?
I know it's old timey.
She had a boyfriend. Now she doesn't. So her sister's like, "Yeah, come on out. I got a guy."
And then he kisses her.
He does say, "I kissed her full on the lips" and was like, "Boom, I love you." That is forward. But you know what? I don't know.
I wonder, are they still together? I don't want to spoil it for myself. I haven't looked.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, when you're
the third Chronicle is just him shitting on the next one.
Yeah. If this came out not that long ago, and if you put with Terry, the love of my life, I assume that they're still together. Bob Orton Jr. is a perfectionist.
Fuck this guy.
So he puts him on the ropes. the second rope, hanging over him.
Listen,
He turns
listen.
around.
I'm gonna say something. I want to say.
Okay, go
People
for it.
talk about Bob Orton being a technical wizard, and
Yeah.
he's still a fucking goof with a perm. He was never anybody.
What are you saying? He's like Jimmy Garvin?
At least Jimmy Garvin was funny, kind of. He was, a goof, like trying to be a goof. Bob Orton just was a goof.
Junior or senior?
Junior.
I love the whole cast thing. That was fun, right?
Yeah, but this technical wizard thing that, all those guys in the 80s talk about. And he puts his knee through Keirn's mouth because of some stupid spot he's trying to call. I love that Steve can't hear spot calls.
Yeah, he says
it's like the one thing I always would worry about. Be like, how would I ever fucking remember spots like that? And Steve's just like, yeah, I didn't know what the fuck they were saying.
Yeah, he says probably it was my fault. He probably said stay here, but I didn't understand what he was talking about. And he goes into it. He goes, these guys are so concerned about somebody hearing him call a spot that they get so tied up in that I was always saying, what did you say? What are we doing? He was like, who cares? Let's get the instructions right. Mike's looking at him and he's like, oh, you're fucked up. Tag me, you're fucked up. And he's bitten. Basically, what has happened is he got smashed and he's bitten through his bottom lip. And he says, they told him get a plastic surgeon. He didn't do it. And he goes, now there's like a bump. Shit. I've been in incidences with my mouth, and plastic surgery. They were like, I was told once, your teeth will never quite be the same, but your teeth got shoved up, but they will come back down. I had stitches inside my mouth and all that. It was wild. My nose is technically plastic-ish. It's not good. I've told people I used to get.
You're gonna get the Artie Lang nose.
Well, I got. This is a two-parter. I used to scrap a lot, and I would tell people before we scrap, like, look, my nose is going to explode. By the way, do not. That's fine. It just is what it is. And then later in life, I saw my mother, and I was like, yeah, I get like these nosebleeds with my nose. It's driving me nuts. And she goes, yeah, the plastic surgeon said that your nose might deteriorate with age and time. And I was like, why wasn't this told to me at any point now? Like, now I'm talking to you, I'm like, yeah, my nose is like sensitive. Like, I already knew it was sensitive, but like, now I'm not fighting any, and I'm just,
sure.
My nose is just sensitive. I'm going, she's like, yeah, well, that's just part of the deal. I'm going, someone tell that to me, please. So I'm not like just a weirdo going, God damn, fucking nosebleeding at fucking hell. Like one nostril slightly bigger. They didn't do a great job, I think. One nostril slightly bigger than the other. It's like the scar running up the bridge. It's just brutal. And I think when you can see my nose is like crooked. I didn't break it, but goddamn, they said it came as close as I'm trying to like show Larry. Like I used to be pretty Larry, and then this whole thing just fucked my face up. Let's see. Well, he does the wrestler's thing. This is where we're getting the wrestler's thing. He doesn't want to spend time healing. Gus is gone, by the way. Let's just be clear. Gus is gone. Either they're eating noodles or it's on. So he breaks his leg.
Are we going to see a post-coital Gus?
Just flushed face.
I hope not.
I hope not. Why?
Here he
comes.
I don't think I'm ready for it. Okay.
Oh, shit. He's got green shorts on? Fucking hell.
Sorry, food's here. I know I'm a fucking piece of shit for.
No. We were presupposing that maybe coitus was occurring.
No, I've still got the food.
We expected you to come back like your face flushed. You're just breathing heavy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You relaxed in the couch. You go, whew, okay, where are we at? Anyways, what's happening?
I'm a professional.
You can't think straight, that kind of thing.
You're right. I do own a pot and water, and I'm a lazy piece of shit.
So, Steve, look, I'm gonna go. Steve breaks his leg on a baseball slide on the mat, which, you know, Pac did that. Like, that still is happening. Guys maybe shouldn't be doing the baseball slide on a mat.
Isn't that what Van Damme did? 99? I think so.
So should people be asking Van Damme, how did you do it and not fuck your leg up?
But he did.
Did he do it? Did he fuck his leg up? So
Yeah, he broke his leg in 99.
Well, then
That's what
no
I'm
one should be
saying.
doing it. Pac did it. Pac did it recently. Like, stop doing it. Stop doing a baseball slide on a canvas. Makes no sense. You're catching your leg.
Now, I got a problem here because Mike says he's going to say he's broke. Remember, he was talking about making like $1,500 a week.
But he does go into why. He's doing the old Wilson Gus, you get money, you spend that money.
No, I get it. I just always expect people to be more responsible than me.
Mike has got to take care of his kid, Steven, who totally wasn't named after Steve. So, you know, money goes out quick.
So he breaks his ankle, he shatters it. And old Eddie Graham, old former father figure, is like, so can you get down the stairs? And he's like, no. And he's like, what if we like have a guy like beat you up? And he's like,
take the cast off.
Yeah, he's like, can we get the cast off? And he's like, I'd shattered my ankle.
Hey, good for Steve here.
I like this. So Eddie Graham says, maybe if we give you pain medicine, it'll block the pain. And then when you get in the ring, Pac's song is going to attack you and break your leg. Now we've got an angle. And Eddie,
we gotta get that heat for Pac's song.
Yeah, Eddie writes, now I'm pissed off. He goes, dude, my ankle is like, it's fucked. It's gone, brother. I'm not doing anything. I can't do anything. And let's see. So he's going to the doctor. One guy goes, you don't need surgery. One guy goes, I'll put a cast on it. So they go to a third guy. This guy is wild. This guy goes, I'll put you out. We'll prepare for surgery. I'm going to pull your ankle out and twist it around.
That makes the most sense, though.
If I can't do that, I'll put a cast on it. If I can, I'm going to operate on it. So then Steve just wakes up and he's like, oh, I had surgery.
I mean, he was going out either way, though.
Yeah, he was in on it. He was like, look, you're the deciding vote. 8 screws in a plate. Now he considers himself a top guy in Florida. And now he's broke, unemployed, and helpless. 0 income, no insurance. And he says, when I was having money, I would spend a little more. I'd get a better car. I'd get a nicer apartment. He's not saving it. Guys are going, save the money. He's like, save it for what?
It's that lifestyle creep, man. You gotta...
So he borrows from his parents to survive. And Matilda thinks this is very funny. This guy's down and out. Matilda can't. He's in pain. Matilda's just laughing away. This poor man's deep laughs. So Eddie just puts on TV. Pac's song broke. He really is on this. Eddie Graham's Pac's song broke your leg. I want to get that past the goal line here. Eddie and Dusty had me simultaneously holding the Florida Heavyweight Championship, the Brass Knuckle Championship, and half the floor. So everything gets divvied up. I went, yeesh. Ever heard of overexposure? Steve Kerr, like, really? There was a time? Yeah, why isn't that? Maybe that's why it's not on the network. It was a Steve Keirn show. 3 titles? Good
And listen,
Lord.
there's pictures in the book. I just don't buy a top baby face in the King Kong Bundy singlet. It's so stupid looking.
He's not confident. He's not. Maybe if we can get an interview with Steve Keirn.
That's what I don't get, though, is... I'm right, it's 2 pages back, $1.99. I mean, come on, that's not a baby face.
But look at that smile.
Yeah, I don't know. Just pants.
Oh, he's not smiling in that there. Why isn't that smirking in that? He's smirking.
He's sort of smirking.
If you're a Floridian in the 1980s, what do you want to see?
Want to see guys? I want to see blood. but that's just me personally. So he had to pay for his own major surgery.
Well, Steve was a good bleeder. He was the best bleeder.
Boy, can we find some sand? How hard have we looked? Have you guys looked hard for the Central Florida for some matches?
Yeah, there's nothing, man. I mean, a few.
If we get an interview with Steve Keirn, we ask him what's the deal. What happened there? WWE's just burying it.
Yeah, you worked there. Why aren't you on the fucking network?
Release the footage.
Yeah, I mean, there's random Steve Vern versus Siegfried Stanky, and then Mr.
Oh no, Matilda's is off again.
And then Graham and Keirn versus Saito and Sato.
I'm not familiar with the work of Siegfried Stanky.
I can put him on real quick.
We're gonna watch a Stanky match.
We'll watch a Stanky match.
Yeah, let's see what his gear looks like.
It's not a squash.
Against Steve Keirn.
Now Steve Keirn's got the tights here.
And the loss of the Southern title has had a very sobering effect on Steve. He appears to be
like watching CM Punk.
See, that's what I mean. Keirn loves the aggressive lockup where you then go into like the judo hug. I see it in every match of his I watch.
Before.
Maybe that's just Florida style.
He bowled Stanky into that turnbuckle.
You gotta slap that.
We're getting one there.
Twist and Keirn reversing it.
What? What did you say?
Hey, pause it.
Trying to sweep that ankle.
No, that's what Keirn's asking Stanky there.
Oh yeah, what did you say? Are we just doing arm drags? I can't stand. Am I alone on this? I cannot stand the arm
ringer.
The arm ringers. I cannot stand that. It's
why you're not twisting the arm 3 times.
It's stupid. Am I alone? Stupid. It's stupid. Like how you said. Oh, he starts with the judo thing. Like how Cody starts with he'll like do a roll and kind of like feel the guy out a little bit. There's certain things guys always do that just drive me absolutely nuts.
What if you just twist the wrist without cranking it over your head? Is that acceptable?
I prefer when guys do this thing where they like put the arm back. Do something with the arm. Don't do something.
A hammer lock.
Don't this thing. Just doing this with that thing.
And there's so many spots you can do out of it, though. Think of all Davey Boy spots and Dynamite.
And then they do the flippy flip in your oh boy. I'm like,
you guys just don't appreciate science.
I know.
All right, get back to the book.
Okay. I'm paying for my own surgery, major surgery.
But you better believe in like basement wrestling. When I was wrestling my friends at like 9 or 10 years old, I would do the arm bar where your feet are like one on the neck and one in the armpit, and you just pull the arm.
Yeah.
Has that ever been done in MMA?
I got to put a pretzel.
My friend's dad walked in on us doing like a 10-minute long like chicken wing spot.
That's
we were like, yeah. Well, we had just watched the Brett versus Backlund I Quit match.
Okay.
And, like, had to recreate that whole thing. And sorry, Jim.
Well, I'll take this time to apologize to my younger brother, who is always putting into holds and just absolutely. He's going, it hurts. It really hurts. I'm going, yes, that's the point. Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, I'm trying to win.
It's real to me, that thing. Let's see. So he tells the doctor, I can't afford it. And he goes, well, I can do like a cheap.
To get the screws.
Yes,
removed.
He's like, let's get the screws. And he goes, that's a lot. He goes, well, I can do a thing where I just take like one screw out, which seems like such a weird thing for a doctor, even back then, where it's like pretty affordable to be like, I'll just take one screw out, and it's like immensely cheaper. And it's like, why just the one? What is that? It's like,
you guys ever do that when you're like putting furniture together? Like you lose a couple of screws, and you're like, I can kind of strategically sort of.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I'm putting outlets back on the wall, The ones that have 4
One and
screws
done.
are always getting 3
Yeah.
screws because I'm short.
Yep. Absolutely.
And he goes, to this day, if you take an x-ray, I've got that plate and I got 7 screws. So he's healing from his ankle. And he says, Terry was 7 years younger than me, but everything she did for me was perfect. And that is basically saying you would think the age gap, her age, she's not being a good partner. Maybe she's whatever. She's younger, 7 years younger than me. She's not. I did write. Oh, I know why I wrote that. Okay. She's cooking for him. She's taking care. She's helping pay for things. I'd love to interview Terry and be like, what was your mindset? You know, you meet this guy and then he gets injured and he's like, my options are out. Like, this is bad.
She was a fan. She knows the score.
She was Mike Grimm's girlfriend's sister. So, Steve, who says the money's tight, I bought a hot tub and put it in the backyard. I wrote, Steve, no!
God, that is that's something I would do. Like, because I could rationalize that though, because you're on rehab. Like, listen, coming off this injury,
and
you got to keep the blood warm.
I spent the better part of 4 months just stewing in the water, waiting to make a return to the ring. And by the way, I'm definitely picturing Steve drinking beers. The amount of times that Steve was like, I don't like drinking beers, but here's another story where I'm totally like just absolutely downing beer. Steve, you like beer. Just admit you like beer. It's fine. So he's finally healed up. He's in the locker room. He's taping up his leg. He's always taping up his ankles. He's putting the wraps on it. Now, you would think Tony Atlas might walk by and go, you look like a mummy. Why are you taping up that ankle? You look like a mummy. No, that was CM Punk that Tony Atlas did that to, because that guy had an issue with constantly wrapping
taping his wrists.
Yes, it's a thing.
Remember the Billy Crystal conversation we had at the top of the show?
That is the Tony Atlas impersonation. CM Punk does it. You look like a mummy. Which, of course, CM Punk acts like he doesn't get the joke. We talked about this. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
I've never seen The Mummy.
Yeah, what's that mean? What is The Mummy? What does that mean? What is The Mummy? Are you my mummy? No, it's Harley Race. And Harley Race is like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm worried about my ankle breaking again.
You gotta be tough, kid.
Yeah. He's got loose tights on. I'm just going up from the iron
Hold
claw.
up to the belly button.
Yeah, he's like going. He's picking his
smoking
fro.
a Marlboro.
Smoking a cigarette. One hand's picking his fro, and he's going, "Hey,
that's from the second rope."
Just walk away from the whole thing now and get it off your mind." That's all it takes. He's like, "All right, you're right." Oh, Charlie's thing is, what if you go to an arena and they don't have tape? Why isn't he not bringing his own? What do you mean they don't have tape? He's like, and then you ask the guys, and nobody else has tape. Nobody else has tape. No one else is taping anything. What a odd, like, Harley has this. I was like, well, why is Harley picking on Steve right now? So he's leapfrogging. He doesn't feel comfortable. He's like, I did have a thought where he's like, I was compensating on one leg. Steve, you're going to break your other leg. Like, don't compensate on the other thing. Don't be weird about it. Just try to, rehab it. Why? So, but now he's got the Dolph Ziggler treatment. Now people are treating him a little bit differently. He's noticing people pulling away from him.
Jimmy Garvin took his spot.
And yeah, Eddie's going, now if we do this, can you do that? He's like, I fucking broke my leg. I didn't fucking, what are you talking about? Yes. And now Jimmy Garvin, and look, again, Brett's book, where Brett was always just like couching things and things. Steve says, I was jealous. What the fuck is this guy doing with the title? He was a mid-carder. Now he's champion? Why? And why is he's a good guy? I was the champ. Shouldn't a bad guy, and then like he's thinking like that. Shouldn't I be chasing whoever took my spot?
Yeah.
By the
Tinges
way-
of wrestler-ness in Steve.
He wants his spot. He lost his spot. He wants it back. But now note this picture with Jimmy Garvin. You see what that picture? What it says? Weinerheimer people.
Oh, yeah, it does.
He loves those goddamn dogs. He fucking loves them.
Do you think Brett would describe Steve as a Weinerheimer?
Dude, you'd be like, Steve wouldn't shut up about Weinerheimers. I began to look at him and kind of look like a Weinerheimer with the hair. Dude, he made a baseball, a Raglan. He had that made where he was like, dude, I love this dog so fucking much. I was looking at that picture. I was like, what does this shirt say? I was like, he fucking loves these fucking dogs. When he was saying, who was the guy that led Weinerheimers with him?
Oh, man.
Who was it?
I don't remember now.
I mean, we should do an interview with Steve and just talk about Weinerheimers. He'd be fucking, yes, let's go.
Not Ronnie Garvin.
Yeah, who was it that like
Jerry Briscoe?
Oh, who was? Oh, I'm gonna try to find it real quick.
Wasn't there a guy he thought was really cool? Oh, that was Mark Lewin.
Yeah, Mark Lewin.
Trying to remember the early people in this.
We even liked the same dog. Who was it? Wasn't Terry Conway? Wasn't Harley Race? Who was it? Colin, where are you? Who was it? Wasn't Terry Garvin?
No, Malenko.
This is where I wish I had like a Kindle where you can just search the word.
I know. I wish I had the ebook for this.
I'm gonna find it because I underlined it. Yeehaw Junction. Horace Malenko. Here we go. Uh-oh. Yeehaw Junction. I knew.
Why didn't that come up before? If that's underlined, did I miss it?
You got to listen to previously. Get into the catalog. Start from
I'm
episode
not
1.
caught up. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm ignorant. Sorry.
I mean, we're gonna find this. It was early on.
I know.
You're
Yeah,
way
it's
overweight
before
for a guy
that.
who's 6 feet tall.
It's way after that because that's him joining the army, and he's not a wrestler yet.
I'm here just like promised I would be, you little bitch. Steve McCall. Okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm too far back. He's a kid now. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
I was born. He went too far back.
Ricky Gibson, not Ricky Gibson, is it?
Is it Ricky Gibson?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Let's just say it was Ricky Gibson.
Yeah.
They loved, which, by the way,
Ian, if Ian, you're listening, tell me who the other wrestler with the Weimaraner was.
So, Mike Graham comes up to him.
Oh, yeah, the lounge.
Yep. Here we go. This is the end. We're wrapping it up. Mike Graham comes to him and goes, he has opened a bar called Graham's Lounge on Dale Mabry. It's the main strip through Tampa. He goes to Steve, he goes, you want to invest in a bar? And Steve's like,
Actually, yeah.
Actually.
Look, I just got done with the payments on the hot tub. I got some money freed up.
Steve is vulnerable. Steve has borrowed money from his parents. He said
Oh,
he's
gets
not
worse.
making money. You know, he's like, yeah, I need to be making money outside of wrestling. Yes. So he'd borrowed $5,000 from his dad. Mike Graham says, hey, look, give you a small percentage. You know, this is like Lisa Vanderpump coming to the Tom and going, you will get 2% of the bar if you put X amount of dollars in.
Neither of you have read the next chapter, right?
No. Why? Is there more of this?
You just saying this, that he's an easy mark. A similar thing happens in the next chapter, but for $50,000 that he borrows from his father-in-law.
Oh no. I did catch Eddie comes to him, so it's like sharks in the water. Steve just, he's get along, go along, and people are going, yeah, let's work this guy.
It's so funny, and again, this is the last story, and we'll get to it, and I think it's more in 11, where Eddie's just like, I think you're done in the territory now. Go somewhere else. And Steve does it, because again, Steve only does what he's told. It's the same with the girl. Yeah. The other girl was like, I want you to meet this girl. I was like, all right, we're dating now.
Steve knows what he likes, too.
You just turn him in a direction, and he goes.
There's something admirable about
simple
that.
Man, simple pleasures.
Should have been in the army.
No, what
You've been a career man.
Oh my gosh, he would have been like, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Hey, remember your dad spent 7 years at the Hanoi Hotel? Why don't you sign up for that?
Well, so Mike Graham says, I have other partners in this bar. This is like every dumbass movie you've ever seen about, like, they're Italians. Tampa is a mafia city. You gotta have an Italian or a Spanish guy in your liquor license if you're in the bar business. And I was like, so Mike owes money. Mike's in over his head.
Which is weird because this is early 80s, right?
Yeah.
I'm just remembering, have you ever seen Cocaine Cowboys?
Yes.
That guy goes to Miami because there is no mob there.
When he said, don't you know, Steve, Tampa is a mafia city, I went, is it?
All those famous mob wars.
But
yeah.
My knee-jerk was, if somebody came to me and was like, oh, by the way, other people are involved, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm giving pause. Steve says, despite this revelation, I still handed the money over to Mike.
Now, he pays $5,000 for, he can't remember, we'll say 5%.
Sure, yeah, that's the high end, yeah.
So this business is valued at $100,000, which is like $300,000 right now.
Yeah.
Inflation. It's been open for 2 months.
Yeah.
Are they on the building?
Huh?
Do they own the building?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's going...
Because, McDonald's, they're not really a fast food restaurant. They're a real estate company.
It's true.
Would you, if you were on the Tampa Strip, you see Graham's Lounge, would you head in, have a beer? What are you doing? What's Graham's Lounge?
Am I familiar with the wrestling family?
Bring your ticket stub for a free draft
yeah,
beer.
Right. Yeah.
God.
So he's always asking Mike, like, so when's some money coming?
God,
from this
Mike,
thing?
listen. He must have been a terror to work for.
Yeah.
Like as a kitchen manager.
Oh, God.
Dude. If he's saying, like,
You worked in a restaurant?
I did. I have bartended, yeah. I've done all that. Yeah.
Gus? Did you ever work in a restaurant?
No.
Oh, that's okay.
You're
no,
fine.
it's just...
No, I feel like I've done hard times, man. I've done hard times.
And these are hard times. That's all I'm getting at. It's a very hectic thing, and I can't see Mike Graham keeping his cool.
No, I mean...
the guac dip is cold, and someone's sending it back, and... Yeah.
He killed the guy that made the guac
I'll
is
slice
cold.
your fucking throat.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Is that
You're
right?
gonna leave me a bad Yelp review? I'll slit your fucking throat and put your head on a stake.
We're gonna throw biscuits at you.
I was the guy that was like, "Who's the waitress? I'll roll some silverware with you. I'll chat you up."
I did deliver for Domino's for one weekend, but quit because they were too corporate, man. Like they had watch a whole bunch of Domino's propaganda. And, Seriously, like I thought it was gonna be about like listening to music and like. You know.
I got hired at Longhorn because I had a Xanax prescription.
Hell yeah,
And the manager was an addict.
Okay.
He called me in his office the first day. He said, "Hey, Jack said you can get Xanax."
What'd you say? I can.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
You threw up the horns and was just like, you know, gig him.
You hand him a Xanax and said, "It's Outback Steakhouse. It's Foster's for beer." And he was like, "What's happening right now? Are we on Xanax right now? What's?"
It was Longhorn.
Yeah, I know. You're like, "That's what it'll do to you, brother."
I feel like doing like shift
bloomin' onion
like that on Xanax would be miserable.
You ever snort a Xanax and go bloomin' onion? It's Foster's for beer.
I may have.
Well, there you go.
I would not say I haven't.
I saw a video earlier this week of a kangaroo like attempting to drown a dog, and it was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Why was he trying to drown a dog?
Because kangaroos, apparently what they do is they lure their victims to the water. And
No. You're thinking of alligators. No.
Yes,
that was an alligator.
What?
Larry's laughing. This goes to my Larry's quietly laughing. No. You looked
Where did
at
that come from?
It was an alligator in a kangaroo suit.
Don't be obtuse.
Don't be obtuse.
I'm sure this exists. What a horrible thing to bring up.
What a horrible thing to bring.
That's the first thing you type in when kangaroo D. It's kangaroo drowning dog. Oh, an Aussie man saved the dog, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel
I said
better.
attempting to. I didn't say he finished
I've
it
thought
off.
of it right here. This is what you get.
Yeah.
You get some garlic bread. You make garlic bread. You crush up the Xanax. That's a bloomin' onion right there. That's what you got. That's good, right?
Why garlic bread?
I don't know. It seems like something to be in a steakhouse.
Are you trying to lure like the Italian guy? What do you?
I just like garlic bread.
I do. When's the last time you had garlic bread?
Like can't eat bread. You
Gluten-free bread. You put the butter on it. You do garlic powder. You do cheese. You do garlic salt. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. You can't go heavy on the garlic salt. You're like, I'm having deja vu. Did we already talk about this?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Homemade garlic bread's only for the special occasions.
You don't do it every time you make spaghetti?
I don't make spaghetti, first of all.
You get noodling companies? Like a lazy piece of shit?
I know, it's all the same thing. No, only if I'm making like chicken parm from scratch. Then I'm making the garlic bread.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe with my fried chicken.
You don't make your spaghetti to have spaghetti?
No. What am I, 6?
Yes! What's
Spaghetti
wrong
and
with spaghetti?
meatballs?
Yes, you make meatballs.
I'd rather have like Alfredo.
You're a cream guy. You like the cream.
Yeah, I only like the red sauce really with the parm.
There you go. Now, do you make the Alfredo sauce from scratch?
I haven't yet, but I will someday.
I feel like this is like the Bruno Scientology reading, just asking like rapid fire questions about pasta preparation.
I mean,
and he gets like really heated. He's like, I don't like the red sauce.
Bruno watched Goodfellas, he was uncomfortable the whole time. But when he was talking about shaving the garlic razor thin,
that's just like my mama used to make.
Yeah, he's going, you can't shave garlic razor thin. It doesn't melt. It's not true. That's a myth. He had folded arms. Paul Sorvino could
Bruno was eating jar sauce. I don't care what you're saying.
Wow.
Interesting.
He was a Prego guy.
Eating jar sauce.
Jar sauce. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You don't think he's crushing the tomatoes and just stirring it up?
Paul Newman.
Wait, did I hear the name Paul Newman? Wait, what happened?
Yeah, it's at the Newman's Own. You got the Newman's Own.
Saccaroni. Yes. It is a good one. That's the best jar sauce. Don't get me started. Yes, Newman's Own goes all.
So anyway, Mike
Oh,
loses
I'm
the
sorry.
$5,000.
Yeah, no, Mike's sitting in a car with them. This is right out of Goodfellas, where he keeps asking about the money, and then finally Mike's in the car and he's like, yeah, it's gone. And
I sold the business.
Yeah, leading up to that, he's like, oh, yeah, it's coming. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, no, it's gone. I sold the bar. And Steve's like, what the fuck? And he goes, well, what's it? And he goes, oh, yeah, it's all gone. So Steve says, I never forgot that. My relationship with Mike changed after that. I simply couldn't trust him any longer. I learned a valuable lesson from it, which was not to trust anybody. Don't trust the people in the car with you. Don't have loose lips. They sink ships. Okay. Don't have state secrets. Settle down, Steve. It's okay. But look, he goes, anything you say in the car, that can be used against you. Don't discuss business. Don't talk about other talent. Just don't divulge anything. I'd mentioned being able to borrow $5,000 from my dad to Mike. One day, he pounced on it. Money was gone. It's a painfully bitter pill to swallow. And then he's
This bitch is the fucking promoter's son.
Yeah, and he goes, this
and
guy...
He's ripping off Steve Keirn's dad.
Dude.
Like, rip off Dusty. That'd be fine. But...
Well, he's like, and he came up with this guy.
His dad is a war hero.
He's like this guy's a childhood friend, and that's why he's so hurt. He's like, I thought this guy was like a bro. Like, I grew up with this guy. We're so
Why
close.
wasn't Mike Graham in Vietnam? That's what I want to know. What was his fucking excuse?
Yeah.
You saw the interview.
We didn't meet the height requirement.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They put a red flag on the top of his head. Steve is realizing he's surrounded by carnies. He's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. And that's it. That was the end. I didn't read chapter 11. It's so long.
It's good though.
It's good though?
I mean, come on. There's a picture on 215 of him and Dynamite chopping Fujinami.
Is it Dynamite another guy that was a bully that he's like, he wasn't that much of a bully. I ribbed him.
He hasn't said much about that. But they ribbed the fuck out of Freddie Blassie to the point where they're never invited to Japan again.
Man, we're spoiling. This is
and it all involves him sitting on a towel when he gets on the bus. And so Steve shreds the towel. And then he throws garbage water on top of him from the 10th floor of a hotel.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's a fun way to get banned from a country.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
Mr. Inoki, ask him.
I felt bad for...
You don't come back anymore.
I felt bad for Steve when he told this story about Mike Graham scamming his ass. You know, when Brett did the nasty girl thing, I was like, I don't feel bad for Brett. This is something that that came to his door, that he's invited. Yeah. I'd say Steve has been the most endearing. He's been the most sympathetic. Like the fact that he was just like, holy shit, I'm surrounded by fucking scamsters that are out for a butt. Like he's so far into the business at this point. And he was like, he realizes, I told Mike Graham about, I had to borrow money, and then he comes to me with this thing. And it's like what? And that's why, that's wild to me. I would have, Mike Graham was saying, I would have kicked his ass every day if he took my one. If Mike Graham stole $5,000 from me, I would have throttled his neck and been like, I'm not going to be like, well, it's gone now, I guess. I've been like, where's the fucking money, dipshit?
Oh, we're going into the
fucking
swamp
money?
getting off the pontoon boat. And
I'm
taking life insurance out on you first.
I would have gone to his drunk ass dad and been like, you're paying me the fucking money that your dumb ass son blew. What the fuck is going on? Can we ask Steve about that and be like,
I have to post a retraction again. It's on the same episode. Let's just get it out of the way. There's been a crime family in Tampa since 1925.
Oh, so they've had a centuries-long stronghold.
Yes.
Do we agree that Mike owed money to somebody and he needed the $5,000 and he thought, like,
Yes.
yes, clear, okay.
Yeah.
Gambling, probably.
With his sleeveless tees. Dude.
God.
Dude.
That is a man that knows his way around a casino buffet.
Dude. I mean, man. And I've seen the shoot interviews of Steve, and I'm just like, this dude, if he's like, you know, people are like, he's a legend, he's this, he's that. What's up, man? Like,
John Gotti's indictment was New York City and Tampa, because those were the two cities where he did all of his
oh
business.
my God, a young John Gotti went to Mike Graham and was like,
holding him upside down by the ankles.
I'll protect your business if you give me a little cut. And he's in over, like, I literally, when I was reading the story,
and then he goes out to New York. He's like, I got this fucking mark in Tampa. He giving me all his money for nothing.
You remember, what was the guy's name in Goodfellas? The guy with the wig, you know, the toupee guy?
Maury.
That's what I was picturing when I was reading the Mike Graham thing, where he's like, look, I just need $5,000. I picture somebody just choking Mike out, and he's like, oh my God. I feel bad. Like, what? I mean, I'd be curious what Steve Keirn thinks about all this now. Looking back with all the people behind him.
Where did Henry Hill? Remember? Didn't he got sent somewhere?
Yeah, he came to
the thing that ends him up in prison.
Yeah, he ends up.
Remember,
in
they go
state.
down south to rough that guy up.
Yeah, Florida.
In front of the Lions.
I think it's Florida. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is it Tampa?
I can't remember.
Was that Eddie Grant?
Oh,
Was that Mike Graham?
hanging over the lion's cage, going, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me!" Yeah, I don't know. That would be great if it was. I was gonna say, Gus is waving goodbye.
We're done.
Bustin' makes me feel good. No. Henry Hill ended up in my state. So whenever he says that last line where he goes, now they call, what do they call it? Marinara's ketchup and da-da-da. I go, oh, yay. I know where he's waving from. I know what city he was in.
Egg noodles and ketchup.
Egg noodles and ketchup.
Wow, this kangaroo he means
he
fucking
found
business.
I told you.
He is intimidating.
Yeah.
I could beat him up.
No, you
couldn't.
Yes, I could. Guys, I could beat him up. Let me look.
Okay.
Send me the link.
Okay, I'll send you the link, but we're done, right?
Okay.
Gus
Okay,
wants
bye,
to-
everybody. Yeah, Gus is, I can see that. That's a big smile on Gus's face. Bye.
And there's maybe something better down the road. I've lost no sleep over where I'm leaving. Bit by bit, I slowly stop believing. Well, it was me and only me I was deceiving. And I'm waiting for the bus to Tampa Bay. It wasn't love, but she never would admit it. It was killing her, but she didn't know how to quit it. They say there's good work if you can get it. And I'm waiting for the bus to Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm waiting for the bus to Tampa